So, anyway, this is coming. It'll be opening, sometime in the 2012. And this is also the property and the, Build America bonds that, the mayor has been working on up in, DC, trying to get a tweak made in that legislation to help fund this particular property and, development, which will save the city about $100 million over the life of the bonds. So, we'll also be able to have high school graduation back here in Irving. Yes, sir.
Don, to the best of your knowledge, what could be complete and operational by the Super Bowl as far as the
Convention Center.
Convention Center will definitely be operational, and I imagine there will be some venues during the Super Bowl, kind of like you've seen with the All-Star weekend,
Right.
this weekend. And I'm sure there'll be some events happening there, but I don't have any details on that.
And how about the train, Dart, will that be, how close will that be to the airport?
It will be, we're looking at December 20, I believe it's 2011, for the train to be into Las Colinas.
It's 2013 to the airport.
In 2013.
Yes.
2012 out to North Lake, and then 2013 on out to the airport. Yes, sir.
In terms of restaurants and the entertainment venue, can you talk about that a little bit?
You might.
Well, the restaurant component and okay, thank you. My wife always tells me my voice carries, so I don't know that I need that. But the restaurant component is still in the planning process. There is a plan for multiple restaurants, I believe 6 conceivably opening at the same time, all under, again, the Live Nation auspice. But that is still being discussed and debated. It's not set in concrete yet. We're taking a lot of input from the restaurant community and trying to coordinate some of those efforts. So that's still in process.
Roy, can you introduce yourself? A lot of people don't know who you are.
Sure. Sorry, guys. I should have been here a lot more often. My name is Roy Sanaskoy. Been in Irving my whole life. Owned Roy's Pawn Shop down the street here on Irving Boulevard for the last 20 years. Currently, my community responsibilities are I'm the vice chairman of the Irving Convention and Visitors Bureau. I'm on the hospital board at Irving Baylor, and have held a variety of positions around the city, planning, zoning commission, the TIF board. But I'm also running for city council, place 2 at large this year. So you know the politicians always show up when they're running. Anyway, here I am. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Roy. That's why I handed it off to Roy, because him being vice chair of the Convention and Visitors Bureau, I knew he would be more attuned and have the most current information. Another key partner with the restaurants in the entertainment area is Billy Bob Barnett of Billy Bob's fame. But of course, when he comes to Irving, he's known as William Robert. So that's supposed to be funny. That's my,
Where's that bridge they keep talking about that's gonna go over Northwest Highway or something?
okay, let's see, let me get my bearings here. I believe this is Las Colinas Boulevard, and it'll be right across there.
That's not Las Colinas Boulevard, that's 114 running left to right across the top of the screen.
Okay, I'm sorry, you're right, this is Las Colinas.
South, come on down is that's Las Colinas Boulevard.
Right in here.
That's
Right.
Walnut Hill over.
Thank you.
I mean, Northwest Highway on the right.
I've never had that question come up, so I wouldn't.
That's supposed to be where the old stadium is right now,
Right.
connected across to where the trucking company is, isn't it?
No,
You're
no.
quite a ways from there.
No, that's up at 114 and Northwest Highway. There'll be a bridge, Las Colinas Boulevard.
Oh, okay.
Right now it goes
Okay.
up,
I got
it
you.
ends by the Marriott Hotel.
Yeah.
It will be extended on toward Northwest Highway, and there'll be a bridge. I believe, in fact, I think Northwest Highway will be lifted and Las Colinas Boulevard will go underneath. Right now, I forget the name of the hotel, the Baylor Medical Capel Irving is located up in that particular area, and the Hilton Garden Inn on Las Colinas Boulevard is up there. Okay, Greg?
There you go. Thank you. This was another thing that we heard from a lot of folks that, when we put this together, a lot of folks that don't live and work in Irving don't see a lot of the places there are to shop. We hear a lot of that, where do I shop, where do I eat when I'm away from work or when I'm at home? So we put together a list of all the different restaurants and shopping and healthcare and just a lot of little bullet points that you can see here. Some people didn't know that there's a Kroger and a Tom Thumb and Walmart, Sam's Club, so we tried to give everybody an update on that too. We hear a lot about the Irving ISD. So we asked the city to put together the actual boundaries. There are actually, for those of you that don't know, there are 3 independent school districts within the ISD. It's the Irving ISD, the Carrollton Farmers Branch ISD, and the Capel. And I'll do my best there. Up here, I believe that's the Capel, Don?
No, that's Carrollton
I can't read it.
Carrollton
I don't have my
Farmers
glasses on. So Carrollton
Carrollton
Farmers
Farmers
Branch.
Branch.
And then down here in the green area, you have the Irving ISD, and then you have the Capel up here. So a lot of folks didn't know that. We also asked the city to go back and give us how many dollars a scholarship are awarded to Irving students a year. And just for the Irving ISD alone, it was $21 million in offers. 23 in the Carrollton, and what was it, 10?
10.
Yeah, so that's a significant amount of money in scholarship offers that the kids are awarded each year through the Irving ISD. The realtors really had a big hand in helping us put that together because obviously folks need to know about the schools. And so the next slide is really telling too. Don put this list together. I've lived here for 11 years and I had no idea all of these private schools were here. Roy, I should have asked you, you would have known, right? You're the resident expert, so. But if you look, we've got them all the way from kindergarten up to 6th grade. We've got, private schools, Catholic schools. North Hills Prep was rated number 9 in the nation by Newsweek magazine. So there's a list of private and charter schools available in Irving.
Greg, I have a question.
Sure.
Why is this important to us as business owners? Why are we having this presentation? I'm asking that because I want us to know why this is important.
Well,
You
please,
want-
go ahead.
Because it is very important. I'm not saying this in a negative way. I just
No, I
want to
understand. I
create
understand.
an understanding of why we're talking about
Well, I'll
this.
give you my short answer. It's to let your patrons and people that you
It's all
don't
about
know.
customers,
It's all-
people
it's
living
all-
in our
it's
city.
all about bringing
But I
business
want to
in.
make
when
sure
we
that we
bring-
address that.
When we bring a business prospect into the city to try to get them to locate, one of the first questions that we are asked is, what about housing, affordable workforce housing? And, you saw in these previous slide, the average in Irving is 173,000 during the month of November that was actually sold. And, of course, the range will include everything from, a home that the newest entry-level person could afford in the corporation to a multi-million-dollar home in a gated community for the CEO. So, and one of the first questions when they're looking at a home is, what are the educational opportunities for our children? And that's why that's so important.
Yeah.
Right.
Just one more thing.
Marvin, please.
If everybody don't know, our